how do you stop them from playing the games and testing you? The only way to stop them from playing games and testing you is to remove yourself from the situation. You're not going to stop him from doing it. You can communicate what you want. You can tell him that what he's doing isn't acceptable behavior, but at the end of the day, it's his choice to do that. You can try to manipulate him and play the game better than he does, but that's probably not going to work out in your best interest. Instead, if he's playing games and whatever, everybody tests each other. So the whole testing thing is like, everybody, you're testing men are testing you. Everybody's testing each other. Subconsciously, we do it. We test each other for dominance all the time. Who's in the hierarchy? Where do people fit in? What is this man? Is he an alpha male? Is he high value? Is he low value? Where does he fit in compared to me? Right? Is he going to take my crap? Is he not going to take my crap? It's the most common thing is people testing each other. And we're constantly doing it with friends, with family, with lovers, with everybody around us in the workplace, everywhere. We're constantly testing each other for who goes where in the hierarchy. And you're not going to stop that. You're never going to stop that. If he's playing games with you, like specifically playing games with you, you might want to look at whether they're actually games or whether he's just not that into you. Because a lot of times guys just aren't that into you, and you think he's playing games and he's pulling away and he's, hot and cold and all these things, but he just doesn't really like you that much, right? That's really what it is. A lot of times, sometimes they are playing games, right? Everybody's kind of playing games. If you look into the animal kingdom, Zuby, if you look into the animal kingdom, I'm going to give you a lesson here. If you look into the animal kingdom, what you're going to find is that every species of animal out there has some kind of mating ritual, right? You see it with like peacocks. I was watching this video the other day because I'm just a nerd about dating and mating rituals. And it was this peacock and he was like flapping his wings. He was like, right in front of this other peacock, and the other peacock's like, am I interested or am I not interested, right? And he's like, and he's like, came over here and he started flapping his wings even more, right? And she's like, is that a good flap of his wings? Do I like his spread that he has going on, or do I not like it, right? And if you look at fish are doing the same thing. They're like, boop, 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 boop. They're like blowing themselves up for, the female fish. And the female fish is like, do I like this guy that's blowing himself up right now, right? And that's what's going on, right? In the animal kingdom everywhere, right? All the different species of birds and rats and chickens and everything's doing mating dances and jumping around. And there's these courtship rituals and stuff. And you're not going to stop that, right? A lot of people are like, oh, I just want to be myself and not deal with, the whole mating ritual thing. And unfortunately, you can't just deny it, right? You can try to, right? But we all have that. And it doesn't matter what you try to do, you're not going to escape it. So for instance, let's say men. Like if you're a short man, your options with women are really low. They're just really low, right? Because most women don't like short men. They're not attracted to them. Women want to feel small and protected by their man. And men want to feel big and strong and like they can take care of their woman. This is biology, basic biology. And if you talk to tall women, you'll notice a lot of problems that a lot of tall women have is that, they don't have a lot of options with guys because they're so tall, right? And they feel like it's a big problem. And a lot of short guys, they don't have a lot of options with women because they're really short. This is, the sexual marketplace is brutal. Right? It's unforgiving. It doesn't care about you wanting to be yourself. It doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about what things should be like. It doesn't care about any of that stuff. And so when you meet somebody and they're not attracted to you, and you want them to be, and you're really attracted to them because something that they're doing triggered you in your primal brain. So that all of a sudden your body goes, I need to mate with this person. This person's the right person for me. I want to be with them forever and have kids with them. Right. And they're like, I'm only kind of interested in you. There's only so much you can do about it, right? You can connect with them, you can do all these things, but really what you want, and if you want more power and control, is you find somebody that already values you, that you're attracted to, and who is a little bit more attracted to you than you are to them. Because in that situation, you're going to have far more control over your dating life and what happens and how things go and all that kind of stuff. But you're never going to get away from, the dating mating ritual thing. It's a part of our biology. And, there's a lot of people that are trying to get away from it, but there's only so much that they can really do.